So Vice always gets goes under and then comes back.
Yep.
And it's always funny because
Can't be killed.
They always go under and then someone buys them for less than, at one point they were getting bought for like, hundreds of millions of dollars.
Yeah.
Then they get bought for $300,000. Now someone's buying them for a bag of pucks.
Yeah, bag of bucks.
But they basically announced. They announced that we got bought again. We're coming back. We have a plan, right?
Yep.
And then so I went to the site, and the first article on the site was, "I just went to my first ever Jesus-themed sex party."
Here we go.
Imagine your girl's like, "Oh, I'm a journalist." You go, "What are you working on?" You go, "Well, I go to the Jesus-themed sex party."
Hey, man.
What website?
Better than fucking some of the journalism we cover.
Yeah. This is some pretty good slop.
Yeah.
You can write down your boundaries and desires at the BDSM station back there. So they have like a BDSM station. It's very regulated.
Yeah, for sure. This is organized.
But it's organized in like a very dorky way, which is kind of weird. It's funny. And
they're all dorks.
I don't know if you saw the pictures. There's some
bigger
women on those.
Of course.
Yeah. There's one girl, there was like a picture of her on the bed. This girl is like 3 or 4 bills.
Oh, I thought that was the bed.
Got
him. Nobody's safe.
A flamboyant greeter tells us, so there's flamboyant greeters. I can read between the lines. As we step into the hall of the Vancouver mansion, the BDSM station turns out to be a corkboard notice. So they have a corkboard, like it's a lost and found situation, filled with handwritten notes in which attendees, like they figured out how to make a sex party, feel like a drama kid thing,
Yeah. It's like a workshop.
In which attendees of tonight's event outline what they'd like to get from the evening. One man would quite like to have his girlfriend watch him have sex with another woman. That's a pretty good one to come with the thing.
She goes, "What are you writing? What are you writing?" "What are you writing?" She goes, "Oh, just got to keep it secret." He goes,
he writes on the thing that I'd like her to watch me bang another chick.
She goes, "What the fuck? I thought we were just going to watch together and not do any weird shit." He goes,
what did you write? "I'd like you to watch me bang another chick." What'd you write? "I'd like you to watch me bang another guy." Another says he would like to be flogged.
Hey.
We settle down into silence. A man dressed in white bangs a drum while chanting like a shaman. So it's exactly what you kind of expected these things. A bunch of dorks and then someone...
Yeah, I mean, this is a dorky thing in general.
I don't know how they managed to pull it off where they made like sex dorky somehow.
Well, because they're all like they're just like these modern super like liberal.
Yeah, they're super like women are in charge of it.
Exactly, the empowerment nonsense.
They tried to. That's the thing. They're trying to make it like empowering, right?
Yeah.
They start by thanking the indigenous elders. So they're doing a land acknowledgement.
The indigenous elders love that.
I didn't even think of that.
Yeah, they go, "Thanks. Thanks for thanking us for your fucking piss pool."
That's so funny. They're thanking the indigenous elders. You go, obviously this was on Wakakonda land. And you go, and the Wakakondas probably wouldn't be happy with what you're doing with that land.
Yeah, you're defiling their land.
You're just a piss pool on the Indian burial ground.
There's like literally they're doing their like little land acknowledgement thing over there, and then like fucking 500 kilometers away there's just like some Indian on land smoking their like tobacco, and they go, "The evil spirits have they're trying to tell me something right now. Something bad is happening on our land."
Exactly. The lady sitting cross-legged beside me. Cross-legged as how you'd expect them to be sitting.
Oh, yeah. You're sitting cross-legged.
No, you know what? Having your legs crossed is not sitting cross-legged.
Yeah. Oh yeah, they're like in the.
Having your legs crossed is
it's a power move.
Well, I was gonna say it's almost more like to me. It feels like an old guy thing. I feel like that's like a.
I do like.
It's almost like sitting cross-legged. It's almost like an old guy thing, in my opinion. Like you picture like a grandpa sitting cross-legged.
Yeah, that's true.
Don't you think? I don't know.
I sit cross-legged all the time.
It goes two ways, because I understand people see a guy sitting cross-legged and they can go, "That's a little bit of fancy boy shit."
I don't think that's fancy boy.
Well, but it could also be like you're like, "Oh, this guy thinks he's an intellectual." You know what I mean?
You do the hand thing for sure.
No, the hand thing is you man spread with your hands. Like the alpha power move, I don't think they cross their legs.
Oh, they
like you think like
they match it up.
Yeah, you're like perfectly symmetrical. I think the like alpha male stance is more like you sit with your back perfectly straight, and then you have your hands, just your thumb and your pointer finger touching, and then you have your legs like spread wide to make a statement. And your legs are spread like a lesbian pretending to be a man. You know what I mean?
Yeah. These are just like they're sitting.
I think sitting cross-legged is more like how you'd expect maybe you picture like a university professor in a suit, like a tweed suit.
Yeah, with the patches on the elbows.
Has a book in his hand and maybe like a glass of wine, like a 60-year-old man, salt and pepper hair with wine and his legs crossed. But he's not gay. He's like a
he's just like a fancy boy.
He's trying to fuck that TA pussy, maybe.
I wouldn't expect a lot of cross-legged sitting at a orgy.
But you're
no, I'm not talking about yours. I'm talking about what you were.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. It's funny. They're sitting on the ground like they've turned it into like a summer camp vibe.
Yeah.
A what, Johnny?
Crisscross applesauce.
Crisscross applesauce. And then they say he's sitting cross-legged. That an Orthodox... You forget that this is Jesus themed, though. The whole thing is everyone's dressed like Jesus. I had an Orthodox Christian friend that considered coming, but when he learned about the performances...
He goes, this is fucked up.
Are we doing it? You guys are doing a Jesus thing?
Yeah. Now do Muhammad.
Yeah, obviously, yeah. And our next week, are you doing your Muhammad-themed orgy?
Just for inclusivity?
For inclusivity, we're doing a Muhammad-themed orgy.
All right.
And then when you come, you go,
Yeah.
But when he learned of the performance's nature, it was a hard no. He was concerned about the sacrilegiousness. He was concerned there might be like a tad of sacrilegiousness at the Jesus-themed gay orgy.
To my religion. Fair.
Making a kind of fussing motion with her hands. From there, a panoply of activities. Look at that word.
Well, that's a good one.
Panoply of activities break out. The divine dungeon, from spanking, flogging, sensual electrocution, wax. A lot of people have ball gags on.
Oh, yeah.
Some are handcuffed. More filter up from the dungeon to the lover's room.
Just making my way around.
You are right, though. It is fucking the funniest part. This is on Indian land.
Yeah.
And they acknowledge the Indian land. Definitely, if you were like a dead Indian spirit watching over this, you'd probably be like, leave us out of